Have you ever felt, at some point, that there is something bigger guiding the meetings and separations in your life? As if an invisible force whispered that, behind the doubts, there is a purpose that has not yet been fully revealed? I want you to know that this feeling is not a coincidence. The angels who attentively watch every step of your journey have something important to tell you today. There is a connection that transcends time, space, and even the resistance of the heart. Imagine a soft light, like the glow of a rising sun, illuminating a winding road. This road represents the journey between you and someone who, even as they try to pull away or deny what they feel, is inevitably linked to you. The angels say that this person carries in their heart marks of a story that began long before this moment. A story that you may not fully understand now, but that pulses with the energy of destiny. The celestial messages are clear. No matter how far they try to go, there is something that brings them back. An invisible, yet powerful force that makes them think of you in the most unexpected moments. Perhaps it's while they face the silence of the night, or when a song plays and suddenly, your face appears in their mind. They may try to escape this calling, but the angels reveal that deep down they know you are an essential piece in the puzzle of their life. The angels want you to remember a profound truth. Love, when guided by the divine, knows no barriers. It's like the wind that, even though invisible, finds ways to touch everything around it. And that is exactly what is happening now. This person feels the wind of destiny enveloping their life, whispering that there is something greater between you. They may feel fear, they may hesitate, but they cannot ignore the evidence that you are unlike anything they have ever known. Have you ever noticed how certain moments in life seem to be filled with meaning? As if the universe is conspiring to align encounters, glances, words that deeply touch us? The angels say that these moments are clear signs that there is a spiritual connection at play. Maybe you have felt this in a touch of a hand, in an exchange of looks, or even in a shared silence. These little manifestations carry the energy of something that can't be explained logically, but that is felt deep in the soul. And if you're wondering why they resist, the angels have an answer for you. Sometimes, the human heart fights against what they can't control. They may feel that by opening up to you, they are giving away a part of themselves that they have never offered to anyone else. This scares them. They fear the power of what they feel, because they know that with you, there are no masks, no games. Just truth. But here is the secret that the angels want you to know. Destiny doesn't make mistakes. It may take time, it may pose challenges, but it always fulfills its purpose. And right now, the angels are working by your side, guiding that person so they can finally see what has always been in front of them. They are whispering in their mind, gently, reminding them that certain connections are unbreakable, no matter how much we try to resist. Now, I want you to close your eyes for a moment and feel this message. Take a deep breath and imagine a golden light surrounding you and that person. That light is the energy of the angels, filled with love, protection, and purpose. It is clearing any doubt, fear, or resistance, creating a space for them to hear what their heart already knows. You are part of their path, and that can't be ignored. The angels ask you to trust. Trust in divine timing, which is perfect in its wisdom. Trust in yourself, because you are worthy of pure and true love. And above all, trust in the fact that what is yours, what was written for you, will find its way back. Even if it takes time. Even if it seems impossible. But what do the angels have in store for you in the next steps of this journey? They have already begun to move important pieces, and what is to come could change everything. Are you ready to uncover what the universe is preparing? Have you ever noticed how certain encounters, even the most unlikely ones, have the power to transform everything around you? It's as if the universe is weaving, thread by thread, a story that only makes sense when the heart is attentive. And even if they try to ignore the call, to divert their eyes or silence their thoughts, something greater is at play. There is a force guiding them, and connecting the two of you in a way they can't yet explain. The angels tell me that destiny acts like a river current, sometimes calm, other times turbulent, but always guiding the waters in the right direction. They feel it. Even if they don't fully understand, they feel it. Perhaps it's that unexpected thought that arises in the middle of the day, or the subtle memory of something they haven't even experienced, but that feels so familiar. It's you, deep in their soul. A presence that cannot be erased, because it was written in the stars long before you crossed paths. And have you, by any chance, noticed the signs? They surround you, delicate like the flutter of an angel's wings. Maybe it was a number that kept appearing on the clock, a song that played at the exact moment your thoughts turned to them, or even the feeling that certain words you heard or read were meant directly for you. These signs don't appear by chance. They are messages from the heavens, whispering that there is a greater purpose in all of this. The role of destiny in their journey, and yours, runs deeper than it may seem. They carry fears, doubts, and internal battles. Perhaps they have built walls around their heart, trying to conceal what makes them feel vulnerable. But the angels tell me that, even in the face of these barriers, destiny always finds a crack. And it's through that crack that light enters. That's why they can't escape anymore. Because what the soul has designed cannot be erased by the mind. Do you feel it too, don't you? That quiet certainty that there is something more. Something that transcends time, circumstances, and even the choices they make now. It's because you didn't meet by chance. Every interaction, every exchange of glances, every word spoken or unspoken, was part of a divine choreography, rehearsed for ages. The angels show me that, even when there seems to be distance, the golden thread that connects you remains intact, vibrating with the energy of something eternal. And they feel it. They may not understand, they may even try to resist, but the angels are working behind the scenes of their soul, illuminating the darkest corners, showing that there is something, or rather someone, that makes their heart beat in a different way. They may try to distract themselves, but destiny is not something that can be avoided. Destiny is patient, but relentless. And they know that, sooner or later, they will be brought back to the path that has already been traced. Now, the angels want you to trust. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the signs. Trust in what you feel when you allow yourself to quiet the mind and listen to the heart. The angels whisper that you are part of a special mission in their life, even if they don't fully understand why yet. The love that connects you is not just human, it is spiritual. It transcends the present and reaches out to something much greater. And as you reflect on all of this, do something simple. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and place your hand over your heart. Feel your own light. The angels want you to know that, regardless of what is happening on the surface, destiny is working in your favor. You are loved, guided, and protected. And they, even if they don't understand yet, are being led to where they are meant to be, by the side of the one they were meant to walk with. What the angels want to reveal to you goes even further. The next sign may be the most important one yet. Are you ready to see what comes next? There's something in them that you feel, isn't there? Something that words can't fully translate, but that your heart recognizes as true. There is a greater force at play between you, something they can't quite grasp, but that quietly haunts them. Have you ever wondered why they try to run away, even when everything around them seems to pull them back to you? The angels have an answer to that, and today they want you to listen closely. The emotions they carry are like invisible chains, keeping them in a maze of doubts and fears. They try to hide, but the truth is that this connection between you shines like a light that cannot be extinguished. There is a lesson the angels whisper in your ear now. They are not running from you. They are trying to escape from themselves. From what they feel. From what they know is greater than they can control. Imagine a river trying to change its course to avoid the sea. It can't, because destiny is already mapped out. Resistance only makes the path more turbulent, more painful. That's what's happening in their heart. They feel the call, but fear the depth of this love, the intensity that transforms them. And it's in this fear that the challenges arise. They struggle against what they feel, but with each step they take, they realize they are walking in circles, because destiny always leads them back to the same place, you. The angels show me that they carry wounds that maybe you don't see. Scars that have no shape, but that make them question if they are worthy of something so pure. They ask themselves, what if I'm not enough? What if I fail? What if I don't know how to love the way they deserve? But what they don't understand is that the angels are by their side, by your side, guiding every step, even in the moments when everything seems confusing. And this brings us to a deep reflection. Could you also be facing your own emotional challenges at this moment? Is there, deep down, an invitation for you to look within and see what needs to be healed? Because oftentimes, what we see in others is a reflection of our own internal struggles. The angels are whispering now that true love is not about perfection, but about transformation. It's about learning to love the broken parts, both theirs and yours. Remember this, they're not running away because they don't feel. They're running away because they feel too much. Because in the depth of this connection, they see a mirror that confronts them with everything they still need to face. And despite trying to avoid it, they know that this connection is inevitable, that it's greater than any resistance they can offer. The angels are working for them to see this clearly. But they also ask you to keep the faith, because each soul's journey has its own time. Put your hand on your heart now. Take a deep breath. And repeat, I trust in divine timing. I trust in the angel's plan. I accept what my soul already knows. Let this affirmation be a reminder that you are not alone in this process, and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And as you reflect on this, I want you to think, what are the angels trying to teach you through this connection? Is it patience, forgiveness, or perhaps the recognition of your own worth? They are by your side, lighting the way, even in moments of uncertainty. And know this, what is meant for you is so powerful that in the right time, everything will make sense. But there is something else that the angels want to reveal to you. Something that they may not realize yet, but that will be impossible to ignore. Are you ready to find out what it is? Stay here, and I will tell you. You may sense, deep in your heart, that things are shifting. It's like an invisible door has begun to open, slowly releasing a breath of hope, a gentle warmth that embraces your soul and whispers, keep going. You are on the right path. Yet perhaps along with this warmth, there is still a weight, a lingering doubt about what is to come. Why do certain pains seem not to fade? Why does destiny sometimes feel so bewildering? The angels have a message for you now, one that promises to bring clarity. They whisper that resilience is not just about weathering the storms, but about trusting that each raindrop serves a purpose. You are not living through these experiences by chance. There is a reason for every tear shed and every smile that bloomed on your face when least expected. You might be wondering, but why me? Why this challenging path? The answer lies in the invisible strength pulsating within you, a strength that you often underestimate. And the angels ask you to look at yourself with more love and reverence, because they see what you may not yet be able to see, your capacity to rise again. There have been times when you wanted to give up, haven't there? Moments when the night seemed too long and the silence weighed on your chest like a mountain. But think about this, even when you thought you were alone, something kept you standing. It might have been an unexpected breeze touching your face, a repeated number showing up on the clock, or even the song of a bird on an ordinary afternoon. These little details, these subtleties, were the angels showing you that they were by your side. They always have been. And now, they are here to tell you that overcoming doesn't require you to have all the answers right now. Surrendering to divine purpose isn't about understanding every detail of what's going on, but about trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Imagine a flower blooming at dawn. It doesn't know how the sun will come, but it trusts that it will. And you, like that flower, are being nourished by celestial energy, even when the light seems far away. The angels want you to know that surrender isn't a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it's an act of courage. When you let go of control, when you stop trying to force things to happen in your time and in your way, that's when the universe can truly work in your favor. And they ask you to reflect, in what aspects of your life has it been hard to trust? Is there something you have been carrying alone for so long, afraid to let go of? By allowing yourself to surrender, you won't be giving up, you'll be making space for miracles. Did you know that what seems like a detour can actually be the exact path you needed to take? Sometimes, angels guide us down roads we don't immediately understand. They see what lies ahead, while we only see the now. That's why trusting in divine purpose is so essential. It's not about understanding with the mind, but feeling with the heart. Have you ever felt, at some point, that something greater was looking out for you? That even when everything seemed lost, an unexpected solution appeared? Those are the signs that you were never alone. If things seem uncertain today, the angels ask you to take a deep breath and say out loud, I trust the purpose of my life. I accept what the universe has in store for me. By doing this, you'll be reaffirming your faith, not just in the angels, but in your own journey. And that faith is what will open doors that once seemed locked. They also want you to know that love is deeply intertwined with your overcoming. Whether it's love for yourself, for someone else, or for the world around you, it's love that has the power to heal wounds. Maybe you're waiting for someone to see your essence, for someone to understand the depth of your soul. And the angels say, that person is connected to you in ways you haven't realized yet. Trust. What is yours, by divine right, will never be lost. And as you reflect on this, the angels ask you to perform a small ritual. Tonight before bed, place your hand on your heart and repeat these words. I release my worries and trust in the divine plan. I am guided, protected, and loved. Do this while feeling the warmth that comes from within you, as if you're reconnecting with something that has always been there, waiting to be activated. And remember, overcoming is a process, not a destination. Every step you take, even the smallest ones, is an act of courage. The angels celebrate each of your little victories, and they want you to celebrate too, because you are worthy of all that is to come. And as you walk, know that they are preparing something special, something that only you can live. Trust. You are where you should be. And now I want to know, what did this message bring out in you? Share in the comments your reflection or an intention for your life. The angels hear every word.